native Hong Kong people doing their daily lives in Hong Kong. Many of the natives were farmers and ranchers. Here we have a historical replication of two Hong Kong natives chasing a wild turkey for food. Around the year 1520, Portuguese traders entered Hong Kong and offered herbs and spices in trade for the Hong Kong natives' silk. After much negotiation, the Hong Kong natives agreed on a fair trade. For a while, both parties happily agreed on the trading and lived prosperously. Eventually, the Portuguese became greedy and wanted more for their spices, so they took what wasn't theirs from the Hong Kong people. The Hong Kong people fought valiantly for their land and for their goods, and eventually drove out all of the Portuguese. In 1840, the Hong Kong natives began trade with the British. The British offered black tea, both delicious and nutritious, while the Hong Kong people offered green tea, both energy providing and boosting your attitude. Unfortunately again, the Hong Kong natives' trading partners became greedy and wanted more for their tea.
Could we have some more?
The British killed all the Hong Kong people for not complying. It was sad, but do not fret, Hong Kong would get their freedom.
Ping Li Pong with weather. Rock the Jock with sports. And your reporter, Darlene. And your 7-time Emmy Award-winning anchorman, your host, Lauren!
Good evening, Lauren Cunningham here, and I've just gotten word that the British Empire is handing back Hong Kong to the People's Republic of China. What do you think about that, Darlene?
Yes, Lauren, that's right. Today is the day. There's a huge ceremony happening, and the Prince of Wales is even there, as well as the Prime Minister. Crazy
Yes,
stuff.
it is crazy stuff. Today is the day. The British Empire is actually coming to an end. The Empire as of today, Darlene, well, there's no other way to put it. It's kaput.
Wow, Lauren! How those Hong Kong natives must be feeling with their newfound freedom from the British rule. Could you imagine?
Simply outstanding, Darlene. Well, after this next break, we will be discussing whether or whether not it was really God.
Sounds simply fantastic, Lauren. We'll see you right after the break.
Signing off.
No, after the break.
No, we will be signing off right after the
After
break.
the break.
Signing off after the break.
After the break.
Wow, I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice. A sugar and spice. I feel nice.
Pride? Whose pride? What pride? The sort that cometh before a fall, I dare say. I sense it in you, my dear. As for the law, respect for the law, what nonsense! The law respects only two things, property and money. It will defend both at the cost of truth and justice. Rubbish and codswallop to the law. But you just said now about me being quite improper. I mean with the law and all. The law, no, not the law, be blown to the law. Quite improper for me. I mean to disturb a gentleman at breakfast. Worse than waylaying him in his bed. Oh, sorry, pardon me. I was just reading an in-depth analysis of Hong Kong's political landscape. Anyways, I thought you muggles would like to learn a few things about Hong Kong, since I heard through the supposition creeping plant, or the rumor weed, that you are going to be traveling there in due time. Unbeknownst to you, Hong Kong is a country with two different methods of bringing over the bourgeoisie and the common multitudes.
Excuse me, could you repeat that in a way that we could all understand?
The government has ways to keep everyone on track for the common good and order. And they have two systems in place put over them, direct democracy and the multi-party system. Those who have been citizens for 7 years and are at least 18 years of age are eligible to vote. Better? There are three branches of government, executive, legislative, and judicial, very similar to the United States, if I may add. In addition, the current head of government is Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying, elected in 2012. Fun fact! Hong Kong is part of the Chinese rule, but retains a high degree of autonomy, except for its foreign and defense affairs. Ooh.
So I still don't understand what you're saying. Could you speak in some simpler words?
No.
Alright, well, I guess on to some different stuff. I heard that you actually caused your debate team to lose your senior year in college. Can you comment on that?